Hi everyone, Charlie here with Drug Addictions. I just want to start off like I do with all my videos, just to let everyone know that in no way do I think that I'm a professional. I don't have a PhD in anything. These videos are just, from personal experience and, advice that worked for me. And that's not, I haven't even got to, giving advice or anything yet, but I like to put that in my videos so people don't think that I'm trying to be something that I'm not. This is just going to be a quick little video. It's just about common misconception. And it's about parents. I've noticed one big thing that parents always get blamed for when there's drugs involved is it was how you're raised. It's your parents' fault. It had to be the parents. It's their background. My mom and dad were the most loving people I've ever met. Even after they split up, they were together for years. I think 19 years or something close around there. They were still best friends. My dad moved maybe 8 blocks away. He didn't move he wanted to stay by us because he wanted us to know that he's still our father. And my mom and dad, I've never not been in my mom and dad's life. My dad moved to Cape Breton where I'm at now about 6 years ago, and that was the longest that I haven't seen him, but I still talk to him every, at least once a month. I'm not going to say every day. At the beginning it was, but once a month, once every couple months, I talk to him, up until I moved up here, which is part of the reason why I moved here, was to be with my dad, because, after getting clean and everything and not seeing your dad that long when as close as we were, it was getting hard on me not to be around him, and hopefully, my mom, my sisters, and everyone are going to be moving up here in the next 5 years or so we'll all be reunited and everyone will be together on one of the most beautiful places I've ever been on earth. And I haven't been to a lot of places, obviously, but to me, I've been to a few different provinces in Canada, and I love it here. I wouldn't change this for the world. But back to the misconceptions, usually when you hear this, it's usually from psychiatrists, psychologists, or people plaster it all over social media. It's for how you're raised, this and that. My mom and dad always worked. My mom sometimes worked 3 jobs at a time just to support us. Not that my dad wasn't, when they split up, my dad still paid, but we had a lot of bills. There was huge overhead. It wasn't until I was 15 years old, 16 years old when I realized how much, everyone was struggling. Just the money wasn't there. My dad was on disability, broke his back, there just wasn't money there. So that was when I started paying rent and everything, and around when I started using. But my drug use had nothing to do with my family or my parents or anything. Okay, and a lot of people that I know that I used to hang out with that used a lot, it wasn't their parents' fault either. And I just want to get that out there. It's a huge misconception. Now, I'm not saying that it's never the parents' fault, because there's a few of my old friends that I used to hang out with that use drugs. One person, I'm not going to say their name, they were 9 years old and their mother gave them crack to smoke because they did it. 9 years old. That's horrible. That you can blame your parents for. That he can blame his parent for. Now, I just wanted to put this out here because, I'm hoping that I get a lot more subscribers and more people that view, and I can start getting out to people that are using. I've gotten through to a lot of people that are clean, and I'm super psyched about that. Comments in my inbox, people are messaging saying that it's a reason for them to stay clean, or, it's something brave that I'm doing. And this excites me because I'm not doing this to be one of those people on YouTube like, oh, look at me. I'm doing this for myself and for others. This is something I couldn't do meetings or anything. This is kind of like meetings to me, being able to talk about my past and let other people hear it. And I'm hoping that in turn, this will get other people to come out and want to talk about it. And I'm hoping soon in the next, I can't really give a time. I'm hoping within the next month or so, I'll be able to start reaching out to addicts that are clean, that used to have a drug problem, and seeing if I can do interviews and, get other people's story on here and let everyone else see that we were never bad people. We made bad choices, So I'm just going to end this video at that. And make sure when you look at somebody and you see that they're using, don't go in the first thing in your head, oh, it's because of how they were raised, or yeah, their parents did this, because that's not the case, not all the time at least. And I can't stress that enough, because my mom and dad were amazing, amazing parents. You know, they ended up with a shitty son. Well, I don't want to say a shitty son. I don't want people hearing me say that. They just ended up with a son that made shitty decisions. Now, I shouldn't be swearing, and I'm sorry that I just cursed those times, but yeah, definitely a crappy son for a little bit there. Anyway, I love you, Mom, Dad. You guys were amazing. You guys, you know, raised me the way that any child wishes they could be raised, and how any child should be raised. So you guys did amazing with me, and you know, I'm sorry about everything in the past, but we're now in the future. We're in the present, and we're gonna just keep moving on forward. I'm gonna keep making videos, and you know, I want to get out there to everybody. So if you like my videos, please subscribe. You know, hit the like button and share my videos. It'd be greatly appreciated. I want to get out to as many people as I can. Also, I know I put this on my Facebook, but if you have any ideas for videos for me, if like you have questions and you want me to be able to answer them on my videos, just, you know, comment on my YouTube page on the comments below, or, you know, on my Facebook, anything. I'm always happy to answer questions, and, you know, whatever anyone wants. And, you know, I appreciate all you guys. Love you guys.